Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well out there. Today, we are going to talk about an MCU theory. Winter Soldier, will he lead the new superhero team in Phase 4? Bucky doesn't have any clear MCU future after the Falcon and Winter Soldier, but he could become the leader of Thunderbolts in Phase 4. Again, as you all know, I'm a normie. I don't know anything about a lot of these different groups within comic books and so on and so forth and all that. I think that Bucky Barnes was underutilized in a lot of ways. I really enjoyed the character, especially Winter Soldier. Um, but I know that there's a show coming out on Disney Plus, Falcon and Winter Soldier, so I don't know what's going on with that exactly. But Bucky Barnes could be the leader of Thunderbolts in the MCU Phase 4. In the aftermath of Avengers Endgame, Phase 4 will shake up the status quo by introducing multiple new Marvel heroes, villain super teams. The debuts of Shang-Chi, the Externals, and many others are exciting, but Marvel Studios isn't forgetting about the characters that already exist. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and others will lead the sequels, while Disney Plus opens up a new avenue for MCU characters to flourish. The streaming services where Sebastian Stan will make his next appearance as Bucky Barnes as Winter Soldier, or White Wolf. He's starring in Falcon and Winter Soldier alongside Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie just recently did season 2 of Alter Carbon, and while I didn't care for the season, I really enjoyed Anthony Mackie as the next Kovac, and all that. If you haven't checked it out, I would go on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, and I would go to check out the first season of Ultra Carbon. Season 2 is very different. I think there's a 300, oh man, like a 50, 60-year jump and all that. So, yeah. I haven't done a review on that. I apologize for that. It was kind of, yeah. So, um, with the show giving both an opportunity to lead an MCU project, Bucky's MCU journey to this point has been as a supporting character to Captain America's story, but that will change with Disney Plus show. Plot details have been kept under wraps, but it will continue Bucky's story about after saying goodbye to Steve Rogers and Avengers. Part of this journey will include Bucky ditching his Winter Soldier hair and finding himself after Shuri free from the Hydra's brainwash. That's cool. While the immediate future for Bucky will see him team up with Stan Wilson, it has been said that they aren't exactly friends when Falcon Winter Soldier begins. They come together to keep John Walker from hurting the legacy of Captain America's name and eventually go up against Baron Zemo. But what happens after? It's theoretical possible he'll become the leader of the MCU's Thunderbolts team. And again, I don't know who the Thunderbolts are and all that. I'm really excited about the new show and all that. Just kind of throw something out there. The guy who plays Sebastian Stan, doesn't he look like a young Luke Skywalker? He just, man, I'm telling you what, man, the similarity is just spooky. So, since Bucky joined the MCU, he has been a huge piece to Steve Rogers' story. I actually love the story between Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes and stuff. I think it's a very true story of two friends that grew up together in small towns, went off to war. It changed them both, maybe for the worse or for the better, and in this case, of course, kind of in the worst and best and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's true friendship, though, you know, and all that. But the childhood best friend turned partner in the war left a big impact on Captain America and vice versa. His apparent death during World War II weighed heavily on Steve, so the revelation that he was still alive and was turned into a super assassin by Hydra was quite shocking. Steve helped jog some of Bucky's original memories and characteristics allowing the longtime friends eventually pick up where they left off just 70 years later. The importance of Captain America in Bucky's life makes his ultimate decision to grow old with Peggy Carter at the end of Avengers. Endgame 1 that currently leaves Bucky without a defined future. And as my understanding in the comics and stuff is that Bucky Barnes was originally the one that took up the mantle of Steve Rogers and all that. So it's I don't know what to think. I know there's a lot of people that are very upset about the whole situation. Marvel Studios has already moved past his time as Winter Soldier in Avengers Endgame's ending also saw him skipped over to become Captain America. While Bucky took on the mantle after Steve in the comics, the MCU leaped straight to the making of the Falcon, the new captain. Of course, that won't be an instant change with John Walker's introduction to the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Still, some of Bucky's biggest storylines in the comics are now seemingly off the table without his arc taking a step backward. Marvel hasn't kept known for what to do with him recently either, as he was mostly wasted in Phase 3 after the pivotal role in Captain America Civil War. I have to agree with that. He was pretty wasted and all that. So, I don't know. I would like to know what your thoughts are down below on this revelation. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's a rumor? All that. I don't know what to really think about it, to be honest. And all that. But let me know down below. Give me a like, subscribe, share, and I'll be talking to you later. Bye.